Hey, horse people. This is Lakota. Say hi, Lakota. Isn't he colorful? Lakota's not mine. Just in case anybody on this channel, all these horses are not mine except for Aurora, who's mine, and I'm in charge of Stella. I lease her. All these other horses are other people's horses. Lakota, who is encroaching on my space because he doesn't understand personal space at all, is 33 years old. He is in the program as a therapy horse. He doesn't like his job, do you? I'm trying to get a picture of all of you, but it's kind of hard to do when you're so close to me. Why are you following me, Lakota? I don't have any food. Lakota doesn't even have any teeth. He can't hardly eat. See him just chewing? He's just chewing, and then he'll spit it out before he chokes on it, hopefully. He eats, what do you eat, Lakota? Alfalfa pellets soaked twice a day, and about 3 pounds of grain a day. Yeah, because he's out here on grass, but all he's doing is picking it up, chewing it, and spitting it out. I came out here to see Elliott today because Elliott is leaving. He is going to another property where he will live, hopefully out the rest of his days, with another herd of Clydesdales. Yay, he'll get to be with Clydesdales. So that'll be exciting. I think he'll be happy there. So I'm excited for him getting to move on. Mr. Lakota, what are you doing? No, I like just walking with the horses. I'm coming out here being with them a little bit. Okay, so here we go. There's Elliott with the herd. There's Sweet Pea. The person that owns Lakota owns Sweet Pea. And this is Dylan. He's a retired program horse. Yes, I started body clipping him, and that's about as good as I got. It's a work in progress. It takes a long time. And this here is Boston, aka Boss, who again is owned by the same person. She owns 3 horses here. A lot of horses. Hey, Boss. How you doing? You want to say hi? Well, hello. How are you doing, buddy? Look, Elliott's got some ears on. Did you see that? Hey, bud. Yeah. Ooh, natty is pretty natty around here. Okay. I just wanted to look at Elliott today. This is, who are you? Reggie? Reggie is the boss's horse. And we're going to use him in the program for hippotherapy, right? I think you'll be good at hippotherapy. You'll be really good at that. Hippotherapy involves one rider with physical, usually it's most always physical issues, stability, balance, could be anything. So with the hippotherapy, you'd have a rider, 2 sidewalkers, to 2 sidewalkers, and a leader. And so it's pretty claustrophobic, but it's very, not very physically demanding for them. It's mostly mentally challenging because they really just have to, but the class is what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes long, tops, 30 minutes usually. Folks get tired after 30 minutes of therapy, especially if they don't have any body strength. So, I don't like that you're pushing me. Here, let's move your back feet. There, go away. I don't know if he was pushing me. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't. Hey, Elliott, how you doing? Come say hey. Yeah, I don't have cookies. You know I don't bring you cookies. But, yeah. So, I don't have cookies, buddy. Look at those feet. Oh, my gosh. So what do you think, Elliott? What should we do? Thought we were going to have more time together. Play at Liberty. He's going to be out with the youngins, apparently. He's going to be the keeper of the young ones. Dude, listen to you. You hear him breathing? He's focused on his dinner. So, just kind of disregarded me. Obviously not the leader of the pack out here, am I? It's okay. As long as they don't view me as a threat, they know not to walk over me, I think. What a pretty boy. Gonna miss you, dude. Let me see, what have we done together over all these years? Mostly just hung out, but I've got to go on a little cart ride one time that he was pulling the cart. That was fun. Never have ridden him yet. And I did play with him at Liberty one time. And of course I walk him to and from pastures, do other things like that with him. Just daily horse care. What happened to you, boss? Look at your foot. You got an owie. You got a cut. How'd you do that? What happened? Yeah, look at these. I don't know if you guys can see all these little freaking gnats. Boston, do not walk over me. Don't like it. I don't have a lead rope or anything with me, so not very threatening. We mowed the pasture, but it's still pretty long. It's kind of pretty out here today. See, this is the difference between, and this is why I took Aurora to where I took her. I mean, it's not bad out here. I mean, it's really kind of pretty if you think about it. Did you just step in a hole? Let me go look on the ground and see if there was a hole back there. I mean, it's farmland on either side. This year they planted corn. Next year it'll be soybeans and back and forth and back and forth. I did have groundhogs out here at one point, so I was worried about him stepping in holes. I kind of have to come out here every once in a while, survey the property, look out for the little ground squirrels. I don't mind. I don't like them, but at least their holes aren't so big that a hoof can go in. Ooh, just look at this. Uh-oh. I don't know, you can't see that bee. It was attacking Elliott. For some reason, they bother him. He has that little tiny tail, and he can't really do anything with it. There we go. Pointing the camera at Elliott. He had a little bug that was chasing him. Look at those ears and that tail go. That's because a lot of flies out here. Actually, they're not flies. There's mostly these little bugs. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I mean, this property is pretty good, but see, right, I don't know if you can see way out there that the highway runs right along the front of the property. It's super flat. There's not a single up, down. There's Coop staring at Boss the whole day long. That's all she does. So, I mean, it's nice enough, but that highway always makes me nervous. I hate that highway. And so I was going to border a little closer to the house. There's a property between here and my house, and I thought, well, that would be perfect. But it was, again, right on the highway. And although they have trails and stuff, and there's a little bit more up down on that property, turns out I could board her, you know, it is 6 miles going the other way from my house, but where I keep her, I just love that place. I don't care. I'm so glad I did that. So yeah, I think Elliott might be, he'll be happy in his new place because he'll have other horses that are tall like him. Hopefully he'll get to be out on grass more. Hopefully he won't be stalled as much. You know, hopefully you'll do good. What do you think, Elliott? Watch out for those. I don't want to be too close to you because that big bug was chasing you. And when that big bug chases him, he does that. I mean, look at those legs going. I've seen him do some pretty crazy things with a big bug. Okay, honey, you're too close. Back up. I worry about Sweet Pea. Walk, Sweet Pea. I haven't seen you walk since you got your new shoes. Any better? A little better. Not a lot better. Oh, they're just laying down and rolling. I'm kicking flies. And Dylan's out here with his grazing muzzle. Everybody seems happily munching out here, so that's good. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Here, let me go this way. So, anyways, just came to say goodbye to Elliott. That's pretty. Look at the three of you. Oh, sorry. Too close to the, wander right into the back end of a horse. That's a smart thing to do. Although I don't think I would have got kicked this time. I just would have got dumped on. Literally. You guys are so pretty. Happily munching. What time is it? About 8:30 this morning. So, what do you think we should do? Should we go take Luna for a ride? Should we go take Stella for a ride? Should we go home and clean the yard instead? What do you think? You in this blue mask. You're a funny horse. Can't believe we're still using you, still making you work. But that's good. Sometimes movement. As a matter of fact, we asked the vet, and she was worried about the top line. She said the only thing that actually built his help keep his top line strong was actually to ride him, which I thought was funny. But yeah. Anyways, so he gets ridden by the tiny tots because he is an old man after all, right? But he doesn't like to have a saddle on him, and he gets kind of girthy and nippy and stuff, and I don't know if he likes it, but once you get a person on him, he's pretty good with whoever's on him. He's never offered to buck or anything like that, so look at that. What you got there? Yeah, grass clod that you just spit out. Don't worry about Coop over there. I'd zoom in and you could see her, but no sense in doing that. I'll just forget to zoom back out. And she's kind of, her owner is going to breed her tomorrow if she ovulates like she's supposed to. Oh my gosh, how sad. I don't know. This is okay. Try to mind my business, but I find like I don't agree with most people when it comes to horse stuff. I don't mean to sound like a snark or anything. I was going to try to not have opinions, but then I decided, you know what? I can have opinions. And if you guys don't like it, well, too bad. So what are my opinions? I have lots of opinions. When it comes to horses, let me see. I don't like bits. I don't like my horse to do something because I threatened it or I've hurt it badly or whatever. I mean, sometimes I understand you have to be a little forceful, and what I find working with these horses is the more pressure that was used on them in the past. You need to walk. This is a camera. It's not food. Yes, I brought in this tiny little camera worth of food for the entire group. Anyways, But what was I saying? Oh, I don't just like bits. I don't like, and because I guess the horses that we get here are already worn out and broken. And the reason they're worn out and broken, half of them, this is our second job. You know, we do light work with them as far as physically light work. And the reason there has to be physically light work is because, I mean, he's an off the track thoroughbred. And yeah, so here he's kind of retired. I think his owner did start riding him after he's been totally rehabbing for a year, not even being used, just so he could get healthy again, enough so she could even see if he could be ridden, because, you know, off the track thoroughbred and all. And then they come here with bad knees, bad hocks, bad stifles, because somebody needed to jump their ponies, because it's so fun to kick them to go fast and pull them to stop and make them jump, because that's fun. Of course, nobody cares about the horse. Or, of course, my horse likes to jump. You should have seen him. He came up jumping his first day. Yeah, but there wasn't someone on his back, and he didn't jump over one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, for an hour straight. I mean, come on. You know? People just don't think. They don't care. You know, it's that mentality. And I might piss off some people here. It's that, no, God put them on the earth here to serve us. Fuck you. Fuck you people when you say that. I hate when I hear people say that. You're the master of the race. Bullshit. Just because you can cause the most damage doesn't mean you're the greatest person in the universe. Anyway, it makes me very angry when I hear that people say that. I get the fact that I'm part of the human race here, and I live in a society where horses are better off if they have a bit of a job. But I don't know. The more horse people I know, the more I find that horse people are not all good people. There's a lot of not good horse people in this world. I just don't know why we have to do some of the things we do. Munch, 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 munch. These two eating together, that's nice. I thought they didn't even like each other, but now they're friends. I like how they kind of stick together. This guy's over here by himself. And poor Dylan has that little grill on, so he can't eat anything. Yeah, horse people suck. So I've been, I guess, back into horses now for a little over 7 years, going on 8. And I've learned a lot about the horse industry in these 7 or 8 years. Why we put shoes on horses, and when we should shoe, probably when we shouldn't shoe. I don't know. I guess if my vet says to put a shoe on the horse, then I would probably want to put a shoe on the horse. My farrier says to put a shoe on the horse. It depends on who my farrier is. But I prefer bare feet. I like to keep the horses. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, that's gross. That's so disgusting. What are you doing? Eating grass and then spitting it out? Like chewing gum all day, isn't it? I wonder if it just makes your stomach hurt. Why did you eat that grass? Oh, you know what? You're probably one of those horses we shouldn't put out here. But you spit it out, so I guess it's okay. We mowed this, and then I let it sit for a couple days. But as a rule, the horses won't eat as long as there's other grass out here. They won't eat the mowed stuff. I know, buddy. Oh, you're fine. Hear that? Gunfire. No, I don't care if some people have guns. Nobody needs ARs. Nobody needs assault rifles. No one needs semi-automatics. Most people don't need guns at all. A rifle for a farmer makes sense. A handgun for an asshole doesn't. So you should have to take an asshole test. There we go. So before we can buy a gun, we have to do an anger management and asshole test. Yeah. Crazy psychopath bitch, you shouldn't get a gun. Anyways, we gotta do something about that. I'm not a gun person. And I don't like bits. And I don't like people that push me down the highway because they're driving a big ass GMC and they want to go 90 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone. I don't like those kind of people. Oh, look. It's like all the other things I don't like. I don't like rich, snobby people who feel like they need to have a damn mansion so they can show off how much money they have. You have so much money that you can't think of anything else to buy. Hey, maybe you can help someone out in this world. Put a fund with your fucking name on it. Then people will know, oh, then you can get kudos for being a great, glorious person without being a conceited asshole show-off. There we go. I probably won't put that on the internet. Maybe I will. I guess that's what I don't like. And I don't begrudge anybody from having nice things. But being a conceited asshole show-off, well, that's just uncool. Don't you think so, Reggie? What do you think, Boston? I know. We're watching Boston play on the grass. And then you are like right here. Dude, I am not your scratching post. Knock it off. So, did you see that foot? See this head? How big is that head? Okay, I'm leaving you. You guys are going away. That head is like, what, 50 pounds, 100 pounds? I don't know. If anybody ever gets to this point in my video, somebody say something. How big is Elliott's head? But him just swinging that sucker, that's a lot of weight. Well, at least maybe if I make it through the day today. At least that's, I was always worried that he was going to be the one to take me out, swatting at a fly, me too close to him. Exactly. That was my point, exactly. Oh, Elliott. Oh, Boston. Generating hate thoughts. That's an interesting way of getting viewers. We could talk about guns, we can talk about politics, and we can talk about religion. We can piss everybody off at the same time. No, let's not do that. Yeah, did I mention I live in America, the land of the free and the great? Yeah. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I mean, I was born and raised here. That's where all of us, that's how we choose our countries, isn't it, really? The most of us do. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, we should be an immigrant. We should actually welcome immigrants. I mean, think about it. They actually want to come here. They didn't just get here because they were born here. They actually want to be here. Don't know why, because the land of the free my ass. Free to not be taken care of. Free to get manipulated. Anyways, we don't care about each other. In other countries, people seem to care about each other more. I don't know. Maybe it's just the whole world's going like that. That's not true either. Depends on what country we're talking about. Yeah, hopefully I'll just take out all this audio. Now I can do that. Ramble and talk about whatever I want. You guys are so funny. Okay, I guess I should do something functional besides watching horses eat and graze all day. I don't know what I want to do next with my day. Go ride Stella. We'll go see Aurora. Took her on a trail ride yesterday. Was not successful. Who's that over there? Oops, now this here, that hole's pretty big. Well, I don't think I could lose a horse foot in there, but maybe it might go down enough that, yeah, well, don't test out the theory. Silly horse. Why are you crawling up my back end? Not your mare. You just want to be close? Is that it? Oh, did you hear that? I can see it. Little ground squirrel. I didn't know that we were friends, Boston. Hey, who is that out there? Oh, it's Stosh. I mean, why is there one horse over here? Stosh is, yeah, well, he's a retired racehorse too. Now, I'll shut up for now. I think maybe I got some good pictures, hopefully, of Elliott that I can share. And I'll shut up. Oh, looks like the horse is getting ready to be ridden. So, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.